Here's my easy, delicious one-pot chicken and rice that'll make eating healthy more enjoyable. Start with 2 chicken breasts cut into halves, season with Cajun seasoning. Here are the spices. Drizzle with some olive oil, then massage so they're evenly coated. Place them in a high heat pan and season the other side. Cook for 5 minutes, then flip. You want to get that nice char. Straight away lower the heat, add onions, bell pepper, red chili pepper, cup of uncooked rice, 2 cups of water, then season again. Cover and let it simmer for 12 minutes. About halfway check and mix the rice. Let it fully cook and you're ready to serve.
If you're keto or low carb and haven't tried my California avocado chicken yet, you have to. I've made this before, but this is one of my favorite chicken recipes, so here we go. So you're going to preheat your oven to 425 and then just season your chicken thighs with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Cook it for 20 minutes. Take it out, top it with some guacamole, bacon, and I use pepper jack cheese this time, but normally I use mozzarella. Put it under the broiler for about 3 minutes, and guys, it is absolutely stinking phenomenal.
I'm gonna show you what I make when I'm lazy as fuck, which is quite often because mama's tired. Ingredients:
brown the meat, add onion, lots of garlic, salt, pepper, tomatoes, Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes. Reduce the heat.
Nope, I accidentally turned it up. Now for the pasta.
Salt your pasta water.
Don't disappoint me. I was gonna make zucchini with this, but the zucchini in my fridge has been there for 3 weeks. I'm afraid to touch it.
Reserve some pasta water. Add some pasta water. Fresh parsley. As much cheese as your heart desires.
First week in January and I'm already over it. That is quite good. Okay, maybe it needs to cool off a little bit. Delicious. Now I really need a nap.
This is what I make when I'm lazy, but I still want a delicious, warm, homemade bite. I grab some leftovers and I make it into a quesadilla. This is what I'm calling a queso macani. It's a quesadilla with chicken macani, which is also called butter chicken. I grated some pepper jack and cheddar cheese, then sliced up the chicken, threw a tortilla in a buttered pan, then added the cheese, the chicken, and of course the sauce from the chicken macani. The key to this is the sauce. Don't be afraid of it. Topped it with a little more cheese, waited till it's golden brown on both sides. All that's left to do is slice it up. The flavor of this one was unreal. Who knew? Just kidding. I knew it'd be delicious. I'm not sure if this is genius or crazy, but I also added some salsa to it. This hit the spot, and you can do it with almost any leftovers. It got a 2 thumbs up from my whole family. So
let's make ridiculously easy and yummy 5-minute crispy black bean tacos. We're going to start with 1 small soft tortilla and we're going to mash up a 1/4 of an avocado on one side. You can add a little splash of lemon or lime juice to bring out that flavor. Then add some black beans and corn and sprinkle on some taco seasoning. Add a generous amount of salsa and top with some chopped cilantro. If you're not a weirdo and you are on team cilantro, comment down below, guys. Then fold the tortilla into a taco shape and heat up some vegan butter or oil on a pan and cook the taco on each side for 1 to 2 minutes. Serve with some plain vegan yogurt or vegan sour cream, and that's it. I made these for breakfast like every day for a week because it's so good. Make sure you follow for more recipes.
Let's make Olive Garden's fettuccine alfredo. Melt 3 tablespoons of butter and add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Then add 1.5 tablespoons of flour and mix until combined. Add your milk and heavy cream and bring that to a simmer until it thickens. Add some salt and pepper and then slowly start adding in your fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Once it melts, it's going to look like this. And now I'm adding in my cooked fettuccine and then topping it off with some parsley, and enjoy.
So if you're in one of them lazy moods and you can't be asked to cook, give this one a go. I've got a baking tray. I've added sweet potato, a couple of red onions, a couple of peppers, tomatoes, a little bit of chilli, a little bit of garlic, chorizo, loads of chicken thighs, cover the whole lot in olive oil, loads of salt and pepper all over, paprika, oregano, garlic powder, and onion powder. Give this a good mix around. Make sure everything's coated well and just look at them colours. Get it in the oven for 45 minutes, and there you have the easiest meal known to man. Bon appetit.
Do you need a super simple dinner? Good, because we're making... I think that was my dryer. Anyway, we're making 1 pot chicken linguine pasta.
Get 1 large pan. The heat doesn't have to be on yet. Add half a white onion chopped in one section of the pan. Add some minced garlic, measure with your heart. Cut a pint of cherry tomatoes in half. Add them to a section of the pan. Add some skinless chicken breasts cut up. Then we're going to add 1 pound of linguine pasta dry, like so. Drizzle some olive oil over all of it. Season with garlic powder and onion powder. Don't be shy. Some paprika, some red pepper flakes, some salt and pepper, and a good amount of basil. You can use fresh, but I don't have any. Add 1 cup of chicken stock and 2 cups of water. Cover, turn heat to medium-high, and then bring it to a boil. After about 10 minutes, uncover and stir everything together. Cover again. Cook until the liquid is almost gone. After making sure your chicken is fully cooked, add some fresh grated Parmesan.
Okay, let me show you guys one of my favorite lazy 10-minute meals that I make for dinner all the time. I love a good breakfast for dinner moment. After I've had a really long day, I definitely need something that's a hot meal and also very hearty. So this is what I like to make. So basically I fry up a hash brown on one pan, and then in the other pan I pop in my just egg. I add a little bit of salt to this, some pepper, and some red chili flakes to season it with, and then I scramble these bad boys up, and then I cook my tortilla with some hot sauce and earth balanced butter. So this is totally vegan, by the way, and this is vegan cheese as well. And I put the hot hash brown on top to sort of melt the cheese, and then I add some store-bought salsa on top, and that's basically it, you guys. It genuinely took me 10 minutes to make this and about like 2 minutes to eat it. So let me know what you want to see next.
Crispy, spicy, garlicky potatoes. What more could you want? Get yourself some potatoes and then cut them into cuboids. Cut into 1 centimeter thick slices, then cut horizontally, flip, and then cut diagonally. And how cool does this look? Boil for 4 minutes. Meanwhile, prepare the seasoning using these ingredients. Give it a little whisk and coat your potatoes. Sprinkle on some Parmesan halfway through, and when done, you should be left with these crispy, fluffy on the inside potatoes.
I've been wanting to make Gigi Hadid's vodka pasta recipe for a while now, but obviously without the vodka, so this is how you do it. Chop up 1 medium-sized onion and a handful of garlic. Boil some water and cook your pasta. Once your pasta is done cooking, go ahead and take some of the pasta water out and set that to the side. In a pan, add some olive oil and saute your onions and garlic. Here I'm adding 2 cans of tomato paste and sauteing that for about 5 minutes. After that, go ahead and add in some heavy cream. I added in about 1.5 cups and I mixed that in. Now as the replacement for the vodka, I use a tablespoon of lemon juice. Added in some crushed red pepper, a half a stick of butter, salt and pepper to season. Turned off the heat and added in some Parmesan cheese and a little bit of the pasta water that we saved. Added in my pasta, and that's pretty much it. I topped it with some dry basil because I didn't have any fresh, some crushed red pepper flakes, and there you go. I also tripled the recipe because I have a big family, so keep that in mind.
I'm back. Well, kinda. I'm still in the middle of my exams, but I made these the other day and they were so good I have to share. Start with a mini plain tortilla, then smear a thin layer of tomato paste and any seasoning you like with it. I'm using chili flakes and oregano. Add a baby bell cheese to the center and a sun-dried tomato right on top. To seal the pocket, crimp most of the edges to the middle and then fold the last flap over the crimps to seal it and give it a good press. Throw them on a pan on medium heat so it slowly goldens up and the cheese gets super melty.
favorite 10-minute spicy garlic noodle. Mince up 4 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of black vinegar, 1.5 tablespoons of homemade chili oil, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, 1 tablespoon of crushed red pepper, add in the minced garlic, cook up your favorite noodle, 5 tablespoons of oil, teaspoon of Szechuan peppercorn, heat up the oil, cut this chili oil, slice up some cucumbers and the cooked noodles, mix together, add on sliced cucumber. Now look at that.